Hello everyone. Today in geography, we are going to discuss about natural vegetation and wildlife in Brazil as well as in India. In natural vegetation, you must have learnt about the different types of forests that are prevailing in Brazil as well as in India. And you must have noticed that there is a difference in the types of forest in both the countries. As the location of both the countries is different, India is located in northern and eastern hemisphere and Brazil is located in western, southern and some part is located in the northern hemisphere. Tropic of Cancer passes through the central part of India. Then Tropic of Capricorn passes through southern part of Brazil as well as equator, that is the important thing, equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. Okay, due to this location and the vast extent of both the countries, we find that different types of forests are prevailing in both the countries. Now these types of forests are dependent on the type of climatic condition. As the countries are having vast topographical expanse, they are experiencing different types of climatic condition. In Brazil, we find equatorial type of climate, that is hot and humid climate. In Brazilian highlands, we find hot and dry climatic conditions. The region which is near to Tropic of Capricorn, they are having mild type of climate, that means low temperature and less rainfall. On the eastern coast of Brazil, we find more rainfall. Okay, and in the Pampas region, that is southern part of Brazil, we find cold climatic conditions. In the same way, in India, in general, we find monsoon type of climate. Okay, but in in Rajasthan, what do we find? We find desert condition, hot and arid dry conditions are prevailing. In northern side Himalayan region, we find very cold climatic conditions, and there we find the snow-clad region also, isn't it? And in the southern part of India, we find heavy rainfall. At the same time, in Cherrapunji, Mawsynram region also, we find very heavy rainfall. So different parts of the countries, both the countries are experiencing different type of climatic conditions. Based on that, we find different types of forests in both the countries. So when we think about Brazil, we find that tropical evergreen forest, equatorial forest or rainforest are found in Brazil. The reason behind it is that it is the equatorial region. The Amazon River basin comes in the equatorial region. Throughout the year, this region receives perpendicular sun rays and therefore temperatures is very high. At the same time, this region receives everyday convectional type of rainfall. So high rainfall, heavy rainfall and high temperature. And therefore we find there is a growth of tropical evergreen forest in the region. Very dense equatorial rainforests are developed in the region. But on the contrary, when we consider India, we find that India is located somewhat to the northern part or northern side of equator. It is away from equator by near about 8 degrees, isn't it? And as a result, as India is away from equator, we don't find equatorial rainforests in India. We do have evergreen forest, but equatorial rainforests are not found in India. Okay, that is because of the location of both the countries. Now next is the Himalayan forest. Himalayas lies in the northern part of India and it is the loftiest mountain in the world. And most of the part of the greater Himalayas and trans-Himalayan ranges, it is covered with snow throughout the year. Okay, and the region is also known as the cold desert. Ladakh region, Zaskar and Karakoram region, it is known as cold desert, and layers upon layers of the ice they get accumulated in the region. The temperatures are always minus or below freezing point. Sometimes it reaches up to minus 50 degrees also. And therefore, we find there is a limited growth of trees in the northern part of Himalayas. But when we come to the middle Himalayas, lesser Himalayas and Shivalik ranges, we find the alpine forests. Okay, tall trees are there, alpine trees are there, and these Himalayan forests are found on the slopes of the mountains. Okay, but such type of alpine forests are not found in Brazil, because in Brazil we don't have the highlands as high as the Himalayan ranges. Guiana Highlands is there, or Great Escarpment is there, but the height is very less. Great Escarpment is just 790 meters, isn't it? And Pico di Neblina, it is just 3000 meters. But in Himalayas, more than 8000 meters, that is the average height, isn't it? And therefore, alpine forests are found in Himalayas, but they are not found in Brazil. Okay, pine, fir, spruce, larch, these are the trees which are found in the Himalayan region, but these trees are not found in Brazil. Apart from that, the cactus varieties that are found in Marusthali, that is Great Indian Desert of India, the cactus varieties that are found, they are not found in Brazil, because in Brazil, in the Brazilian highlands, we have dry and arid region is there. We do find babul and khejri type of trees over there, but the cactus varieties that are found in Marusthali in India, they are not found in Brazil. Okay, that is only because of the hot and dry climatic conditions that are present in the desert region of India. Also, we are having the coastal regions where we find sundri trees in Sundarbans region. Okay, on the eastern coast, the trees, mangrove forests that are found, these mangrove forests are not usually found in Brazil. Okay, so that is the difference between the natural vegetation in Brazil and natural vegetation in India. Okay, now let's proceed further to the next question. And the next question is, what are the major causes of degradation of forest in Brazil and India? Yes, both the countries are facing this problem, a huge problem actually, which is affecting their environmental condition. In India, the reason is obvious, due to the vast population explosion. India is having the second largest population in the world after China. Brazil also. In Sao Paulo region, Brasilia region and the eastern coast, we find the concentration of population. Okay. So, for the human settlements, for the transport routes, for industries, in both the countries, most of the natural vegetation, that is forests, are cut down and the various varieties of trees are diminishing, and therefore the problem of environmental protection has arisen in both the countries. The high altitudes, actually the northern, just a second. Yes, the major causes of degradation of forest in Brazil, actually one more reason is there. In Brazil, roca type of agriculture is practiced. Now what is this roca? The farmers, the native people, what they do, they burn the forests. The trees are burned down. Hectares of land is cleared after burning, and then they cultivate the crops on that region. Okay, this they do for 1 year. Next year they go to the another part of the forest. They burn that forest, and there they cultivate the crops. As a result, what is happening? Every year, thousands of hectares of the forests are being cleared, the trees are being burnt, and then agriculture is practiced. That is known as the roca practice. And in India also, we are having zoom cultivation. Okay, and in this zoom cultivation, what the farmers do, they cut down the trees, they cultivate the crops in that particular region, and next year they move to the another part of the forest, they again clear that forest, and then they cultivate the crops. So this zoom cultivation is practiced in northern part of India, northeastern part of India. As a result, hectares of forest are being cut down, and therefore that has become a huge problem for India. In both the countries, trees are cut down on a large scale to obtain the firewood also, okay, and to satisfy the other domestic needs, okay. And as a result, the percentage of forest has been decreasing day by day, both in India and also in Brazil. And this has resulted in the environmental problems. Many varieties of trees, the species of animals, they have been diminishing, and we have lost them. As cheetah in India, we don't find it now. In Brazil also, many varieties are not found. So both the countries, they have to be very careful in future, and they have to stop this zoom and roca cultivation. At the same time, they have to stop the killing of trees. Now it's the responsibility of the next generations to stop these practices and to protect the forests and to protect the environment. If if the equatorial forest in Brazil from the Amazon basin, if the number of trees are being cut with the same speed, then the whole of the world will face the global warming. Because these equatorial forests, they are the lungs of the world, and if we cut down these trees, then the amount of carbon dioxide will increase, and then the temperature also will rise. Now it is the need of the earth that we should protect this forest, equatorial forest from Amazon basin. Okay, so these are the major causes of degradation. Now next is the give reason. Next question. The northern part of Brazil is covered by dense forest. Okay. The northern part of Brazil, as you know, it is the equatorial region. From equator to 5 degrees north and 5 degrees south, we are having that equatorial region. Guiana Highland and Amazon River Basin comes under this equatorial region. The average annual rainfall in this region is 2000 millimeters. Because convectional type of rainfall occurs here every day. Sun rays, they fall vertical, perpendicular in this region throughout the year. As a result, temperature also are very high throughout the year. Average annual temperature is 28 degree Celsius. So high temperature and heavy rainfall, it has resulted into heavy growth, okay, of the trees, quick growth of the trees. And trees also have their life cycle very long. So dense forest, rainforest have developed in the equatorial region. And therefore, we find the northern part of Brazil, that is the Amazon basin, is covered by dense forest. Also, the soil is marshy soil, and we find dense growth of the creepers on the land. And to get more and more sunlight, the trees, they grow vertically upwards, and therefore the dense forest and high trees are found in the equatorial region. And now the next one is vegetation is scarce in the high altitudes of Himalayas. Now Himalayas, the loftiest mountain in the world, and as I have told you earlier also, the greater Himalayas and the trans-Himalayan ranges, they are having the temperatures mostly throughout the year below freezing point, and sometimes it reaches up to minus 50 degrees Celsius. Karakoram, Ladakh range and Dhaskar ranges, they are known as the cold deserts. Okay, and therefore the layers upon layers of ice, they get accumulated in this region. Throughout the year, the land is covered with ice, and therefore there is no growth of vegetation. Only for sometimes in summer for 1 or 2 months, when this ice it melts, at that time we find seasonal flowers, okay, seasonal plants, and their lifespan is also 1 or 2 months only, and then they die. Again the land gets covered with ice throughout the year. And therefore we find that during the trees they become extinct during winter, and vegetation is scarce in the high altitude of Himalayas. So in this way I have told you about the major causes of degradation of forest in Brazil and India, and also I have told you about difference between the type of forest or natural vegetation in Brazil and India. We have also discussed about the dense equatorial forests that are prevailing in Brazil in the northern part, and in the Himalayan region alpine forests are found. Okay, Himalayan forests are found, but in the northern part, that is in the trans-Himalayan ranges, we find only seasonal flowers, and they are also for 1 or 2 months. The rest of the year the land is covered with snow. Now in this lesson you will also find one more question that is interesting, that the northwestern part of India is covered with the desert or the cactus type of variety. Now the reason is, the northwestern part of India is a desert region. It receives very scanty rainfall or no rainfall at all, as the southwest monsoon winds do not enter in the region. So no rainfall in that region. Also the temperatures are very high. The rate of mechanical weathering is also very high in the region. And therefore we find in Marusthali, we find the cactus varieties which require very less water and which can thrive in a dry and arid conditions. So these cactus varieties are found in the northwestern part of India. The reason is the climatic conditions that are prevailing in both the in Marusthal. Okay, so that question is important. Now you can go through the lesson, you can read it very carefully and see the difference between the types of forests that are found in Brazil and India, and in which climatic conditions these varieties of forest are found. That only you have to remember. In the first question, as I have given while explaining, you have to add about the cactus varieties and also the trees or the forest, mangrove forest that are found on the coastal region of India, which are not found in Brazil. Okay, you can add those points in that question, difference between the forest type of Brazil and India. So the lesson is very short, very easy and interesting one. You just have to remember the correlation between the climatic condition and the types of forest. Okay, so I hope I have explained you these questions and the lessons also. So go through the lesson, read it carefully. Okay, I hope you will do all your best. Okay, thank you. All the best to everyone.